We see how easily they take the money from our athletes, our actors. The guy that just was, what's the Ant-Man guy's name? I've never seen somebody go away so fast and people run from that man. With Jonathan Majors, I've never.
Creed.
And they ain't even got the video. They don't even have a thing. They just ended his, and I don't know what he did. And he might be totally wrong, but I'm just saying they're quick to get rid of us all.
That's a fact.
Y'all are building something they can't take away from because it's not on the traditional platforms. It's not done in the traditional way. That's why I'm still, you know what I'm saying, in it. You can't take nothing from me that you ain't gave me.
That's a fact.
So I just encourage y'all to continue that energy.
Can't take anything.
And you impressed me earlier, Shadi. You're speaking out. And it's not about speaking out against.
Yeah.
You got to check. If we're not checking each other.
It's a family conversation.
I like how you did that. It was gentle.
You might talk to your brother. It's an issue. It's not like you want violence or you want to embarrass them.
Yes.
But it's just, this isn't correct. I need to have a community have an understanding.
And anytime y'all hear me say someone's name, I want them to hear what I'm saying so that can in fact happen. I don't want motherfuckers, listen, and y'all know this by now, y'all been in it long enough. You see how people move when certain people in the room. Mm-hmm. You see how people move when certain people say shit. It's be like, oh, how you get to say that? And nobody says nothing. Well, goddamn it, there's some truth to it then. You gotta remember that.
That's a fact.
And how you show up is how you will be received. If you come in timid and not knowing who you are, what you are, they gonna treat you that way. These people, and y'all are dealing with them on a large level now. These people are kind now. They're, but a lot of them are kind individuals. I'm not saying all of them, but they did what they did to get where they at. But y'all not doing, that's not y'all blueprint. Y'all playbook is different. This is a new playbook for a new generation.
Yep.
That's a fact.
You're right.
That's a fact, because there was no gatekeeper that we had to appease to get to where we are. So it's a different level of like freedom, because we didn't have to ask for permission or try to sneak somebody to get to this point.
And you know the importance of relationships.
Yeah. No cosign.
30-somethings, they kind of get it. 20-somethings don't get it. You know better, but everybody else, think about the next generation.
Yeah, it's important.
They can't even have a full conversation without hyphenating words.
Taking
letters out, putting X's.
A voice note. That's all you might get.
But that's not cool.
No, it's fact. It's desensitizing. The whole social media thing is an interesting experiment that we won't actually know the full effects on until probably 30 years from now.
Yeah, and it's definitely taken away from brain function activity. I was watching Lucy last night. Y'all ever seen Lucy? Lucy, the drugs, the guy in her body, and she got 100% usage of her brain.
No, that's like Limitless.
Y'all gotta check out Lucy. I forgot the girl's name, but I think that like, because we don't use enough of our brain, because we don't even tap into it. Like again, we trying to find knowledge of self. My generation, we trying to find out where we come from. We try all these things in our 20s. We were doing. Mm-hmm. Who trying to find a heritage? Who trying to even know about tradition? Yeah. Y'all can set the table for that.
That's what you got to do. We create the narrative, shape the narrative, and that changes how people will view things. That's why the agave tequila is important, because I'm thinking to myself like, yo, we're going to Africa. How do we work together to make sure we highlight that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I got an African agave coming, 19 Q. Yeah. Everybody thinks tequila only come from. Yeah.
He missed that part of the convo.
Straight from the motherland.
Watch the episode.
Watch the episode.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate it, brother. I feel like it's always important to keep the race running. You pass the baton. Everybody's got different parts, different roles. There's different generations. But it's important that we have these conversations on an ongoing basis, because there's a lot that we can learn from your generation. There's a lot that you guys can learn from our generation. There's a lot that we can learn from younger generation.
Yeah.
And all of this comes into play, from the media to, the lifestyle, branding, to the political side, to everything. It's like we all have to work together, because that's an ecosystem.
Yeah.
Like, ecosystem isn't just one thing.
Yeah.
It takes everything to create an actual ecosystem.
Yes.
So if we want to have a healthy ecosystem, then we have to have a better line of communication.
You shouldn't yell at your elders on Instagram ever again.
Please.
Apologize about that. I don't think that I actually yelled, but
y'all still going at this.
I apologize.
You're not letting up.
I just couldn't let the conversation go.
Apologize about that for sure.
Yeah, what were we talking about?
Kanye West. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
All right, how do you feel about that today? I had to do this before we got off the thing.
How do I feel about Ye?
No, come on now. The specific thing you yelled at me about.
Well, you gotta understand, Ye.
No, how do you feel about Ye today?
The same.
Thank you for tuning in to episode 2001. This has been Rashad Bilal, Troy Millers, and your lifestyle specialist, Kenny Burns. The dream is real.
My graduates from my school being Forbes, bag drop.
Bag drop.
A mic drop, bag drop.
Bag drop.